Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to be making a folder using the Zinnia folder, printable digital from Valia Craft Studio, and I made a bit of a boo-boo by putting to one side and I didn't realise my ink pad was still open, so that's ink. But I'm going to use one of these words here to cover it over. Multitude of things can be covered over with lots of things in crafting world. So that's cut up, and that's the back. And again, I've got that ink stain there, but so that's on the inside. I don't think that matters as much. So these are the things that can go in the folder. Aren't they gorgeous? They're beautiful colours, really different, really lovely. So I'm going to fussy cut these, and I'll be back to make the folder with you. Valia Craft Studio, she has a Ko-fi shop and a Etsy shop, so I got these from Etsy. So lots of different things. I like this little boy, and I love the women as well, and girls. So lots of fun to be had there. I'm just going to, like I said, I'm going to cut this out, and I'll come back to make the folder with you. See you soon. Bye. See ya. Okay, I'm back to do the Zinnia folder from Valia Craft Studio, and would you believe this is the next day? Because I had an appointment yesterday, and with the acupuncturist, and he told me to rest my arm. So when I got home, I didn't do any rest. I didn't do any crafting. Rested my arm, like he said. So I'm just folding the folder on the lines. You can score it if you wish. I'm happy just to do it behind the side, and I don't have I do have a small scoring board, but I'm never confident in using them anyway. But I have got a ruler that I could use, and one here. Find out where the edges. Might just do it without the ruler for a moment. I prefer to sort of work on the lines. Okay. Do you need the ruler? Just making sure I press that down. If you're a scoring board and what you prefer to score, you go and do that, because as the saying goes, you do you, and it goes this way. So I need to cover over this particular boo-boo that I made, so I could just use one of the pictures that I've got here. Well, what I might do is just leave that for the moment and do the folder, and then we'll see what's left. So I've got a pocket there. All these elements I showed you, there's a pocket there, go just like that, and a pocket there, they can go just like that. Need to cover that up as well somehow, so we'd use the big pockets first, shall we? It needs to be this way because that's the right way up, is it? Yes, it has to be that way. Shame I couldn't cover that over. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue. You can use double-sided tape if you wish on the, make sure you've got the bottom, the right side. Across the bottom, across the side that's nearer the edge. And you can leave the other side open if you create a tuck spot if you like. Just going to do it like that, and then I probably should have glued that side, really. Know how not to do this, sorry. Probably should have glued it down. Let's do this one properly, okay? So I need glue down the side, alongside, glue across the bottom, and glue up the short side, leaving the sloping side free. Glue that down on the edge here where the fold is, and then you've done your pocket. So just let that dry a little bit, You can then use a pocket here on the back, or a pocket there. I think that we might do the pocket on the back, that way we might be able to cover over this big mistake that I made. Or we could leave it for the journal. What else have I got here? Where's a little pocket? I can use a little pocket here. I'm not inking any of the sides. You can if you want to, if that's the look you prefer, but I'm not going to do that today. Just going to put a bit of glue on the 3 edges, straight sides, and that'll create a pocket there. What else is there? There's all of these journaling cards and tags. I want to cover up the space. This bit here is annoying me. I might have to use a big bit. Oops, just moved my pocket. Oops. Need my glue rubber. When it's hot, warmer, glue just runs everywhere. I could use this bit. I could use just the words. Definitely needs to be covered up with something. Right, so this young woman's got, I'm trying to cover her up, so I'll put my tags in there. You can back your tags if you want to with cardstock or a manila folder, or whatever else you have, file folder. Just going to put there. That there. That's still not cut very well. Okay. Try that. There's oodles of tags. You can use just the Zinnia ones if you wanted to. Keep them for, put 2 in the pocket. So put 2 in the pocket. And for the little pocket, you can just put a couple of little tags and maybe a journaling card. Gorgeous, they're so pretty. I might just use the one tag in this big pocket, leave it like that, and I think I might just leave this one empty as well, just for the one. Is there any small other little, can't remember, I did cut these out a whole day and a half ago. Oh, there's another little girl, she'll go there too. Mine are not backed with anything at the moment. I might change my mind. And the back comes in the, if you look in if you look in the craft studio on Etsy, and Valerie's Etsy shop, the instructions on how to make this are in there, and this is part of the folder kit that's there. And after much working out, my husband actually worked out how to do back to back, so I'm so pleased. Not back to back, what's the word? Double-sided. You know why I call it back to back? Because when I was teaching, that's what we used to call it, back to back. I'm going to use this little flower to change my mind. So that's where I use the word back to back for, because that's what we used to call them. You know, when we first started doing, when machines first started doing that back to back, it was you print it off on one side and then you print it back the other side. So I think it was the way that you had to do it all manually before the machine did it for you. That was always interesting. Always interesting to do, because every time we went to a different school, their machine was different. I'm going to pop that there, so I can't see that mistake I made. See, I love this sort of stuff when you can just cover everything up and you can't see the mistake people make. I'm going to put this down here as well, the words. We have a house next door to us, and well, there's a house next door, this side, sorry, behind me, and they face the road, and on that road is a daycare centre, and the garbage trucks are going around today, and every time the garbage truck goes past the daycare centre, give the kids a little toot, 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 toot. Very cute, very nice of them. Kids love that sort of stuff. Love. This one, I think I'll put this one here, piece. Need to keep one for the word on the back, I think. I did read how to make this together, but I'm doing it from my head at the moment. But the instructions are in this folder. So if you feel like, oh, this is too hard, this is just so easy to do. So this is, didn't stick that on very straight, of course. I can't move it now. Cut that straight. So what am I going to do on the back to cover this over? Because it goes that way. I think I'm going to have to cut that a bit more because it's not going to close otherwise. Or just move the fold, Kay. That's what you could do. Just move the fold. So just move the fold. I want to cover this spot up, so I could just do, where is it? There's that strip. It's probably got buried. Oh, there it is. I could put the strip there and use it as like a belly band. So again, you can ink it if you want to, but I'm not going to. Just put glue on the ends there, one there, one there. Create a belly band, that way you're covering over that big stain. If you've just joined me, the stain happened because I put the stuff down as I was cutting it, and I'd forgotten that the lid wasn't on my glue, on my ink pad, and it got on my lovely pictures. How disappointing. These gorgeous, these women are really lovely. Do you want to have one or two in there? Let's just have one of those and maybe one of those. Sorry, you probably can't see. I can't see her if you do that though. She's lovely. And you can tell I'm a card maker because when I fussy cut stuff I tend to leave a bit of a white edge, which doesn't work with vintage type ephemera, so just going to cut it up a little bit more. That's why some people ink, because they can hide the white. And usually I do ink, but ink pads I bought are made of cotton and they send shivers down my spine. I don't like them. Didn't realise we're going to be quite like that. So I have got now ordered some foam ones now. That's a pain. Do we have another one, do you reckon? Or just one? Sometimes less is more. So how are we going to close this? Actually, I'm tempted to, she's the same woman, can't have the same woman on the same page. I'm actually tempted to take that back off and use a picture like the other side. Maybe it could be a tag. This one is sort of neutral, sort of blends in a bit better. Or this one here with a little bee on it. Choices, choices. What do you reckon? Oh, I'd like that one. Do like that one. Doesn't have to be that big, really. Look, see? Just see a little bit of her. I think she's gorgeous. She's facing the wrong way though. Should it be one of the other ones? No, they're all facing the same way, so this is my choice that I'm doing this. I just had a quick look at the instructions. I didn't really read them and do step by step because I think I have a bit of understanding about how to do these things. So I'm just choosing things that I think would look nice. But it does need a closure, so maybe that's what I could have done with that. No. I can understand why now. We wanted to... I put the girl there and rub off one side. She can be my closure. Closure is something you can use with circles, strips of paper. I've rubbed off one side, so what's going to happen is that going to go underneath there like so, and it'll be, yeah, I just realised I can't put that one though because you can still see the ink. Might have to do this one. It's too big. What about one of these? Too small. I'm going to use this. Because when I use this, I can actually create something else to go under it. So I'm going to go back to that girl, put her there. No. Screw that side. And this has to go under something else now. What are you talking about, Kay? What are you talking about? Sorry, this is supposed to be a tutorial. I apologise. I'm sorry. You're making mistakes here. But it just goes to show that we all are I think it's learning as we go sometimes with lots of different things. I think the reason why I'm making mistakes is because I'm just so tired. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so that's better. That's gonna go underneath like that. See? Perfect. And then you open it up and you've got a little folder inside, so that's really pretty, I think, and works well. And there's the front. Make sure it's folded properly. Okay. And glue's not rubbed off very well. Just want to crease that down a bit more. so it folds better. That's better. There you go. There's my Zinnia folder. Check out Valia's Craft Studio. She is on Ko-fi. Valerie is on Ko-fi and on Etsy. And check out her kits that she has. This is a really lovely one, and I've got the actual kit here to make as well. So have fun. Take care. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.